Hey everyone, Xbox gamers, welcome back to another top 5 video. And in today's top 5 video, yes guys, we're going to be going over the top 5 best budget gaming monitors you can currently get on Amazon for your Xbox Series X or S console. Now guys, if any of these are new here, if you haven't already, make sure you like, subscribe and turn that notification bell on so you never ever miss out on any great content like this. Now remember guys, every single Tuesday and every single Friday, a new top 5 video drops and a new unboxing video drops every single Friday, so make sure you have the following done so you don't miss out on any great content like this at all guys. Now today's list, I've basically researched all over Amazon to find the best, cheapest monitors you can currently get on Amazon for your Xbox console that also still provide a great experience. So make sure you let us know your thoughts about the list down in the comment section below. Now all the affiliate links to the monitors will be in the description below, so make sure you check them out if you want to purchase them, or if you're interested in purchasing them, purchase through my Amazon affiliate links. I do appreciate the help guys, so make sure you go do that. Now let's get straight into my number one budget gaming monitor. Now guys, coming at my number one budget gaming monitor for today's video is gonna be the G2790 VX gaming monitor. Now the reason why it sits in my number one spot is because its price range sits around $282, which is pretty fairly priced for a gaming monitor. Now guys, a lot of gaming monitors sit around $500 at the minimum. This one sits at $282, so that is an awesome start to like a cheap budget gaming monitor. Now, you can pick these up around anywhere at your local shop, on Amazon, wherever you really want to go to find it. But basically, the pros about this gaming monitor specifically is it has thin bezels, so you're still going to get like that big gaming experience. Like with the screen, you're not going to have to worry about thick bezels on the sides, which you'd expect from cheap gaming monitors. It has a low response time, it has a sleek design, all around. It's got a nice red finish at the bottom, a nice silver finish, and a nice thin bezel finish as well, personally for me. And obviously it's still providing a low response time for what you're getting. The only real cons about this is it only has a HDMI and display port, but if you're an Xbox gamer like me, this is not going to phase you at all. So if you've got a PC, it's not going to really work, but if you're an Xbox or another gamer, it's going to work really well for you. So that is honestly a win for us Xbox gamers there. I would consider that a win for us, but obviously, a downside for PC gamers. But other than that, guys, that's the reason why it is in my number one spot. Now we're going to be moving on to my number two budget gaming monitor for today's video. Now, guys, coming in at my number two budget gaming monitor for today's video is going to be the ASUS VP28UQ gaming monitor. Now, the reason why it's in my number two spot for today's video is because you can pick these gaming monitors up for $165.79 on Amazon currently at the moment. It's not the exact one, but I'll still go into detail what the features it has, because this one has a very similar feature but a higher refresh rate, which is what Xbox gamers want specifically. But basically, the pros about this gaming monitor specifically is it has a 1 milli response time, which I think is really good for the gaming monitor. It has a low blue light feature with the gaming monitor, which I think is good. It's got a HDMI port, so it will work for your Xbox no matter what. It's got a great picture quality in 4K for all your games, so it's going to be able to provide you that great experience. The only real cons is it runs at 60Hz, but the one I've got, it runs at 100Hz, so obviously it doesn't run up to the 120 FPS rate that you Xbox gamers want it to. But unfortunately, those are the only real cons about it. But I wouldn't, draw that away. I wouldn't let that draw you away, because if you want to run 60 Hz 4K on an Xbox Series S or an X, it's still going to look real pretty, and it's still going to look real smooth. So I wouldn't let that phase you out at all, guys, from this option. That's the reason why it's in my number two spot. Now we're going to be moving on to my number three budget gaming monitor for today's video. Now, coming at my number three budget gaming monitor for today's video, guys, is going to be the Viotek GNV29CB Curve Ultrawide gaming monitor. Now, the reason why it sits in my number three spot is because it sits around $430 currently on the market, wherever you can find it at your local shop, on Amazon, wherever, basically across the internet. But basically, the pros about this gaming monitor specifically are it's competitively priced for the form factor, and obviously since it's an ultra-wide game curving monitor, it's going to be quite more expensive than your usual gaming monitor, but it's still pretty well priced, and still it's still great for a budget gaming option if you wanted to get it for your Xbox gaming console. It's got a full 120Hz refresh rate, so you're going to get that full 120 FPS experience with this gaming monitor, which is really great. It's basically a great size for work and gaming, so if you're going to use it for other purposes. But personally for me, I'm going to only use that, if I got that gaming monitor, I would only use it for gaming. It's a great wide option, and it's going to provide you that great experience. The only real con about this gaming monitor specifically is it has a relatively high response time, so it's going to not be as quick as the other gaming monitors, so it's going to let you down there. If you're going to competitively use this for competitive gameplay with your Xbox, it's not going to really work because other gamers are going to have a better experience over you. When you have this game monitor specifically, you're always going to lose to the other opponents pretty easily because of the response time. But other than that, guys, a great option to go if you're after a cheap ultra-wide gaming monitor, and that's the reason why it's in my number 3 spot for today's video. Now we're going to be moving on to my number 4 gaming monitor for today's video. Now guys, coming at my number 4 budget gaming monitor for today's video is going to be the Z-Edge G27 curved gaming monitor. Now the reason why it sits in my number 4 spot for today is because it sits around a price of $362.98, which is pretty well priced for a gaming monitor, that a curved gaming monitor at this benchmark, you could say. Honestly, I reckon I've actually seen more expensive curved gaming monitors. But the reason why it's here is because of the pros. So the pros are, it has a 180 refresh rate, so 180 hertz refresh rate, FPS if you like to call it like that, which is pretty good for a gaming monitor at this price. It has its curvature, which is curved obviously, which is great about the gaming monitor. Curved monitors go well with your eyes, personally for me. It's well priced for the size and features of this gaming monitor as well. For a 24-inch gaming monitor, it's pretty well priced and competitively priced as well. So it's a great option to go for your Xbox gaming consoles. But the only real con about these gaming monitors is it only caps at 180p, which it could not be, it couldn't be a con for you, honestly. If you're just after a budget gaming monitor, you might be just after 180p, at least running 120 FPS, which is great, which is what I'm really after, as well, which is what my gaming monitor currently runs at. So honestly, this could be a win or a loss for you guys. It depends what specs you're after. If you're after the Xbox Series X full specs, well then there are more expensive gaming monitors out there to supply that. But other than that, guys, that's the reason why it's in my number 4 spot. Now we're going to be moving on to my number 5 gaming budget monitor for today's video. Now guys, coming at my 5th and final gaming monitor for today's video, it's going to be the Gigabyte G27 gaming monitor. Now the reason why it sits in my number 5 spot for today is because of its price point. Now it sits at $279 currently on Amazon. It's the cheapest I could find it across the market. Remember, all my Amazon affiliate links will be in the description below if you're interested in purchasing any of my gaming monitors in today's video. That will be my affiliate link, so make sure you shop through them. I do appreciate the help, guys. Now get straight back into the video. Now basically the pros about this gaming monitor specifically is it has a great quality for a 27-inch IPS panel, which is quite good for a cheap gaming monitor. It has a great quality picture as well. It has a 144 hertz rate about the gaming monitor as well, which is great for obviously a gaming monitor at this price and for this cheap as well. It's got a 95% coverage of DCI P3, which I'm not sure what that is exactly. I just found that about the gaming monitor specifically. The only real cons about this gaming monitor are it has no HDR support, it lacks some brightness, and it's not the quickest IPS tech around, which is the cons about it. And honestly, paying $279 for a gaming monitor at this point, you're going to expect to lose some features, there. And I honestly wouldn't call that a loss if you've got an Xbox Series S, but maybe a loss for an Xbox Series X. But if you're not after the full specs with the X, or this gaming monitor will do the job at giving you the 120 FPS refresh rate, no problem whatsoever. So honestly, I wouldn't really call that a loss. But that will pretty much wrap up today's top 5 video, guys, on the top 5 budget gaming monitors you can currently get for your Xbox Series X/S on the market. Now guys, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn that notification bell on so you never ever miss out on any great content like this at all, guys. Now remember, guys, every single Tuesday and every single Friday a new top 5 video drops and a new unboxing video drops on the channel, so make sure you have the following done so you don't miss out on any great content like this at all ever, guys, and I'll catch you all on the next video.